another story begins at the infamous Norva venue in Virginia.
Norfolk,
right?
Virginia.
Yeah, Norfolk, Virginia. And we were on tour with Anti-Flag, Big D and the Kids Table, and Alexis on Fire. While we were playing, there was a little bit of heckling going on. We had some ice thrown at us. It was quite a mixed bill, so there was a variety of different people in the crowd, and a few select individuals were not particular fans of our band, but we got through it and we had fun. Show was over. Our van was parked directly out front of the venue, and we were installing some new speakers and a stereo in the van, so we're out there working on it. There's 3 of us. It was Junior, myself, and our old guitar player, Dave. And so Dave's got his drill out, and he's like taking out the old speakers, and we're all just hanging out. Like, yeah, it was cool, you know. The set still went over well despite having ice thrown at us on stage. We just wrote it off. But we're out there hanging, and all of a sudden we get approached by these like 4 guys, and they come up to us and they're like, "Were you guys the band that just played?" We're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh man, yeah, do you remember us? We were the ones throwing shit at you. You guys really suck." And yeah, you guys were so bad. We were just like laughing, like, what is happening? Is this real life? And they just kept saying shit to us. They were just standing there like, yeah, you guys are so bad, and all this stuff. And it just kept going. We're like, oh, please just go home. Like, it's time to go. Go home. And we just keep working on our stuff, and they wouldn't leave. And I don't know. Tensions kind of rose, and turned to Junior. I'm just like, dude, fuck these guys. And one of them heard me kind of mutter something under my breath and came over to Junior, and he's like, "What'd you say? What'd you say, man?" And kind of checked him, and Junior just like dropped the dude like a domino, fell right on his back. Not in one of my prouder moments, but I had an Arizona iced tea bottle, and I smashed it over the guy's head. The other one that stepped to us, and this like comic book like brawl just like erupted in the streets of Norfolk, Virginia, and their other 2 friends came over, and Dave had this drill in his hand and just starts waving it at the guys. He's like, "Stay back, stay back," just like fanning a drill, like, and yeah. So before all of that happened, we were also, I forgot to add this detail, but we're hanging out, and this old dude comes up to us and sees us, and it's just like hanging outside of the venue, and we got to talking with him and found out that he was an old roadie for the Allman Brothers. His name was O'Day Betts, and we had him like sign our van, and he was just telling us all these crazy stories. He was witness to the whole thing, and it was over pretty quick, and nobody was like really hurt. I remember vividly in my mind, like the ending to the whole fight was Dave, the dude with the drill. One of the guys' shoes fell off, and Dave picked it up and went over to the sewer drain and was like, "See this? That means get out," or something, and like threw it down the storm drain. And anyway, like cops came, and it was all just like over and done with pretty quickly. But O'Day Betts vouched for us and told the cops, you know, he's like, "I witnessed the whole thing, and they totally started it, and they acted in self-defense." And he came up to us, he's like, "Man, I haven't seen a punch thrown like that in 30 years.